Okay, so I keep trying to make this video over and over. So I'm going to start with a clearing. Everybody can just accept and receive this information and channel it, and it will do what it needs to do. Okay, so recently I became a past life hypnotherapist, and I know pretty much the gist of the story. But of course, first thing I did is put my oldest kiddo under, and this is how her story goes. So she wakes up and she's in the middle of this island and she's holding a spear, and she's supposed to go take a dinosaur egg and bring it back because she's the youngest of 5 boys, and that brings her back into the tribe, right? Well, one of the older brothers showed her where there was a wound on one of the dinosaurs, and so she actually ended up killing the dinosaur, which made her the leader of this whole island, right? And so so then when she was older, they had their firstborn, and this firstborn was a healer that was born with a star on her forehead, and she was the one who was supposed to heal everybody, right? Well, later on, there was a lot of scientific exploration going on with this healer, who was myself. And there were beings that landed on the island. And when they landed on the island with them, they brought disease. Now these are the dinonoids, the iguanoids, and somehow the Kardashians are in there. I'm not exactly sure how that all works out. But they were able to live through dinosaurs in a way, not through humans, to have like that 3D experience. But with them, they brought disease. And in this disease, myself started doing experiments on how to heal this disease, correct? Well, back then we all spoke telepathically, but I turned mine off, and the dinonoids used me and my technology to split the soul, and I'm not exactly sure how it all went down. But that's how the reptilian and the chameleon races came about, is actually in those 2 strands of DNA. And then I was kidnapped, more or less, taken to other places where my information was used. In that process, my kiddo, in her past life story, one thing interesting, I asked her what my name was, and it was Labradorite and Peacock Feather. And if any of you have seen my eyes, pretty interesting. I don't know if you can see them. I'll have to take a picture of them. They look like Labradorite and Peacock Feathers. So, at the end of her story, she was laying under rocks in the water, dying because the whole island was blown up. And when she came out of it, I asked her where it was, and it was really interesting because she was showing me where all the continents were. And then there was this one big continent that we lived on, not continent, island, which would now be modern day Madagascar, but it was over on the side of Angola, over next to Atlantis. And I blew up the island with crystals, trying to clear what I had done. But with that, I took all the technology. And I know that some of you have read my posts before, back when I was a kid, and I would have dreams of certain places. This is where I was taken to. That all being said, this is just one small past life. Like, I know how to uncode it all. I know how to clear it all. I know how to, like, and there's lots of past lives like this. So, I'm reaching out to you guys. Like, I need help. I need to build a website. Like, if I could have, like, just teaching classes, I could be amazing at it, right? But building a website, you know, all this other stuff, I don't know exactly, like brainstorming wise. There's a few of you who want to help me. I teach classes. We learn how to quantum code. We learn how to do all this stuff. I give it, you know, all the information that I have. We turn it into like a book, app, you know, whatever. Whoever wants to help me, it says, you know, you need assistance. Let's, you know, contact somebody who's certified quantum coder or whatever we want to call it, you know. Your name can be there. I'll pay you whatever needs to be done, right? I'm just to this point where I need to collaborate with people more because what I have going on, and I need to start sharing my information. Because I wrecked skiing and my guides told me they weren't going to heal my knee until I started sharing my stories. So I kid you not, I have tried this 25 times and this is the very first time it has recorded. So this one's gonna be the one. I hope I put all the information in there. I kind of got sick of saying it over and over. And then it would be like, oh, you can't talk about that. And the whole screen would shut off or it'd stop recording me or it'd disappear. I don't even know. But I'm needing help. I'm needing assistance. I don't know what I need. But if I could just sit and like record videos and teach, it would be great. I don't know if it just needs to be a Facebook group. I don't know what it needs to be. So I'm willing for people to throw down whatever suggestions you might have, because I need to start sharing information. I need to put all my information in all my notebooks online. I've been putting it on in just little categorized graphs, you know. Anywho, help a sister out. We can do this together. Can't wait to tell you about my other past lives. They're kind of trippy. Okay. Thank you, everyone.